Hello everybody, it is the wonderful Waffle here, and we are playing FTL, which stands for Faster Than Light. This is a new game. It is very fun. I have invested hours into this game, and I tell you, it is very hard, but it makes it just that much more rewarding when you do just beat that enemy when you're about to die. So it is permadeath if you die, which is one thing. So you have to start all over. And this is a kind of a spaceship roguish simulator game. Just came out recently, like about 2 weeks ago. It is on Steam. I think it's like $15. Maybe $10. I really don't know the exact game, the exact price. That's the word I'm looking for. And of course, always there will be a link to get this on Steam in the description. So we are going to start out with the tutorial because it's kind of a hard concept to grasp if you're just telling someone about it. So I'm gonna show you guys. Okay, so welcome to FTL. As you can see that we are the captain of a Federation starship on a very important mission. The Federation is currently being torn apart by very vicious rebels, and our ship is carrying data vital to the defense of said Federation. We'll be traveling through very dangerous sectors of the galaxy, with the rebel fleet in hot pursuit. We need to make it to the exit beacon so we could go to the next sector before the rebels catch us. So this is the basic ship, and yes, there's 9 ships that you could unlock. And I think I have 2 of them unlocked, yeah. Okay, so this is the focus of the typical game view. These are your power cells, which you use to power these systems, which are shields, engines, oxygen, medbay, which heals your guys, and weapons. And there's other ones that you could add on as like drones, cloaking. There's a whole bunch of things, even teleporters. So, and then these are subsystems which don't take power from this, but you can still like upgrade them. These are your, this is piloting, that's sensors, which enables you to see your rooms and enemy rooms, and doors, which like you could open this door and you could open this door and stuff will happen. And these are the airlocks, so you could like flood this place with no oxygen if somebody's invading. So we're going to get right in. And this is very generous because usually on the main ship you only start with 3 guys, not 4. So it's generous. As I said, subsystems, they don't require power. So if you mouse over this, the rooms light up, as you can see. And the ones that have the little people heads over them, those mean that they get a bonus to whatever it may be if a person is manned in one of those rooms. So that's our hull. You start with 30 hull, and if you take damage, that hull goes down, and if you get all out, you explode and you die. Okay, so this is your crew, and like if they work in a specific thing for like a good amount of time, they'll level up and then they'll be more proficient in that. This is your oxygen, that's your evade chance, which you could upgrade by doing stuff, and you'll get the hang of it. That's how many shields you have. You'll get up to 4 total. Fuel, which every move you make from each beacon to beacon, that takes 1 fuel. Missiles, which some weapons require missiles, and that's your missile count. And drone parts, which is when you turn on a drone or use a drone, it takes 1 drone part. This is scrap, which is pretty much the currency. This is to jump to the next place, and that's where you would go for upgrades. This will probably explain all this stuff, but just in case it doesn't, I wanted to get it all there so you guys totally understand what we are going to be doing. So we need to power up these engines. As you can see, I gave that 2 power, and it took 2 power from the reactor. And of course, to upgrade this, it's tricky because you would have to upgrade the engine so they could take another power, plus you would have to upgrade so you get another power. So it's really strategic. So yes, that's how you do it. Left click to power up, you right click to power down. Just get through there. Oh, snappers. Our engine roomers just took 2 damage, and my hull meters just took 2 damage. So, as our crew, they cannot repair the hull. You would have to do that from either a store or through random events that happen as you're traveling through the galaxy. But they can, as you can see, you drag to just select an amount of crew, or you can just click on one. They can fix the engines. So we'll send them all there, and you do that by right-clicking, and space unpauses and pauses. So you're going to be using space a lot. So as you can see, this yellow bar is going up, and it's refilling each bar until it is fully repaired. So fighting, low oxygen, and fire will hurt the crew, and fire and enemies attacking and just like enemy weapons coming in will damage the systems. Oh, excuse me. So my engines are now repaired, and as I said, this one could be manned by a crew member to increase. And okay, so here is fire. This is fire. It is in my airlock, which is good, cause if you have a understanding of science, you know that fire needs oxygen. So we get rid of that room, get rid of all the oxygen. As you can see, if it's pink and has a yellow bar around it, that means that it has no oxygen. If it's just pink, it has low oxygen, but if it doesn't have a yellow bar, crew members could still survive. So let's just close that door again, and as long as our oxygen is powered, that should slowly fill back up to being regular. As you can see, the yellow bar is now gone, it's getting a little less pink, and the oxygen percent is going up. Okay, now that our engines are fixed, we could jump to a new place, but to do that we need at least one person driving. So we're gonna put Artyom, then Emily, I think, will man the shields, because as you can see, the shields could use a person. Beth is gonna man the weapons, because, well, you can't see it now because this weapon isn't powered on, but once we power it on, it'll charge up, and now as you can see, it gets a bonus from a person being there. And then we'll have Tai over here in the engines, which also gets a bonus. So now, this is the map of the sector. There are 8 sectors in total, the 8 being the final sector with the big boss battle. So, this is the first sector, and of course there's different types of sectors. Some may be more hostile than others. This one is just a civilian sector. So, it shouldn't have too many battles. So, this is the beacon map. You could go to all these dots. Blue ones are ones you visited, and yellow ones are ones that you haven't visited. And that's the exit where you're trying to get. And after you start moving, a line will start coming over from this side. And I know, a scary line, it's going to kill us all, but that is the rebel fleet. So they will sort of engulf these beacons. So you could still go to them, but if you go, there will definitely be a battle there, and it is a hard battle. So, I think for starting out, we're going to go just to this beacon. As you can see, we're jumping over there. And here we go. Every new location will have an event like this, and there may be multiple choices. In this example, a weak pirate ship is trying to destroy us. Okay, so now there's just to continue up here, or special blue choices like these is like, let's have an example. Let's say if you had a systems repair drone, which is a drone that kind of repairs your systems, like how the engines got damaged, and you come up to a ship that is in dire need of repairs. Maybe a blue choice that might be there is say, use your systems repair drone. Oh, well, that was a failure. I accidentally pressed 1, which chose that. But anyway, systems repair drone, you could choose that to go in and make some repairs, which would probably save them. Oh, well, I'm just gonna pause there. Okay, let's talk. So, as you can see, they're trying to kill us, but let's say the systems repair drone could go and make repairs, and it would use 1 drone part, but they'd be saved, and they'd probably thank you with giving you stuff. So, that's that, what the blue choices are. Sorry about that for skipping it. So, okay, now, we're gonna get onto the fighting. So, this weapon is powered, is locked on, and now we choose where on the ship we want to target. And it may hit, it may miss, or you don't know. So, first of all, they have 2 shields, and if I remember correctly, this shoots 2 lasers that do 1 damage each. So, it should be able to knock out both their shields, but if we don't get any more firepower, we won't be able to actually damage anything, because the 2 shields will take both our lasers, and then there won't be anything after that to hit them. So, let's just try going for their shields now. We'll unpause, and whoa, that's a lot of arrows. So yes, obviously our 2 laser shot cannot penetrate their level 2 shields. As you can see, we have 1 shield, even though it is 2 cells. 2 cells for shields equals 1 shield thing. And we only have 1 shield. See, every 2 powered bars in your shield nets you 1 more shield. So, but now we've been given some missiles and a Artemis missile launcher. So let's go ahead and power that up, unpause, and this should be able to charge. But luckily, another thing, they only have a level 1 burst laser, and we have 1 shield, so they can't get through us either. So let's take this Artemis and let's shoot their shields. So if it damages, it took down their shields. So now we could use the dual lasers to come in, take out their shields some more. Oh, well that didn't actually, oh, yes, my bad, that took it down. So instead of wasting a missile, I'll just wait till this dual laser's up. Let's take out their oxygen. So now they're going to be in a real pickle. Now let's just take the dual lasers and, I don't know, go for their engine so they can't escape, and boom! They're gone. So we destroyed a pirate ship, so you gain scrap, maybe some missiles, fuel, drone parts, and sometimes you even get weapons like I just did, a halberd beam. So, as you can see, there's no room here. It does have more room, but just for the tutorial, it only has 2 spots here. So that halberd beam that we just received goes into our cargo. So, a beam weapons cannot penetrate shields, but if they do penetrate, but if there's no shields blocking them, or if the shields are just down, it could do massive damage to systems, people, and really just hull. So, I think that a good combo would be a halberd beam and an Artemis, because missiles, they have a higher chance of missing, but they penetrate shields. So we could take out, if they have shields, we could take them out with our missiles, and then we'll send in the halberd beam to finish it up. So now we're gonna see, but as you can see, well, that only has 2 in there, and we need at least 4. So, and we only have 3 power, so we're gonna have to get some upgrades. Now, to be able to get it, we're gonna have to upgrade this twice. So we're gonna do that, and then that, and that. So this is upgrading. As you can see, you could upgrade all your systems, but remember, these systems Not these, but these systems also require power. These are subsystems which don't require power, but still give you bonuses. So, continue on. We got our weapons, and we got our power. So now, we can power up the Artemis and the Halberd Beam. Oh, you know what? My bad. I actually didn't even need to get that power. I still have one left. Well, that's a fail on my part. But as you can see, we're powering up our weapons. And that is the basic tutorial. So now, we are going to go in. And we are going to just... we're gonna just start a new game. So, this is going to be split up into 2 parts. This Spasm into. And we're going to go about halfway through the game. Probably. It's a pretty good length game. So, we're just gonna go as far as we can, and we're just gonna play through. Okay, so these are the 2 ships I've unlocked so far. As you can see, there's many different ships. So I've unlocked, well, obviously the basic one, and this bonus one, which I may do another video on this after this, but for now we're just gonna go with the basic one. And, like, there's achievements for the ship and stuff. And there's layouts that if you unlock 2 of the 3 achievements, you'll unlock the second layout, stuff like that. And there's easy and normal mode. So I am just gonna play on easy because I want to try to be able to get through the game, maybe getting into the final boss, so I could just show off the game. So let's customize our guys or girls. So let's see. I'll be this guy, and his name will be me, because I'm me. And let's see, the second guy will be you. And this last guy, will make him a girl. It'll be, actually no, it won't make sense if he's a girl. Let's make him a guy. It'll be that other guy. So it'll be me, you, and that other guy manning the ship. If I can rename the Waffle. So it's me, you, and that other guy on the Waffle. Wait, I just want to make sure. I want to see what order these guys in. So that's the third guy. Okay, so they are in order. Oh, so I guess he's just gonna be Guy, but we know that he is that other guy. So, actually, wait, I want to see something. If I take out the spaces, will it just all show up? No. Okay. Well, I'm going to come up with a different name for this guy. Then, we're going to be... oh, there. Ah, stupid buttons. Make this guy led, because we want diversity on our ship. No sexism here. And we are just going to do me, you, and... you know what? I have an even better idea. I'm sorry, I'm just focused on this. It's gonna be me. You know what? I can't think of names, so you know what? This guy's just gonna be caps lock Phil, because you know why not? And she's gonna be Janet. Yup. I can't. And that's still me. I have hard times with names. So these are just gonna be some randoms. Okay, so let's start. As you can see, vital data, Federation fleet, all that kind of stuff, running away from the rebels. So let's see. Let's station Janet in the weapons. and fill in the shields. Let's see, we start out with 30 scrap. Okay, some other things I didn't mention. You could switch these around. So let's say that my weapons took 1 point of damage, so this was cancelled off, so I only received 2 power here. If it was like this would be shut off and I'd only have the Artemis. But if it's like this, I have the burst laser as my first priority and the Artemis as my second priority. So that's how it's gonna be. And as you can see, it gives them different hotkeys. Also, another thing, there are many different other species of aliens other than just humans, and hopefully we'll be able to meet them on our journeys. So we'll keep it like that. We don't need a power in the med bay because nobody's getting healed. So we'll put that into the engines, and let's see, what should we get with our scrap? First thing I always like to upgrade is the sensors, so we could see into enemy ships now. And we will know where they're repairing and what's up with that. So, another thing, these purple things with the blue things around them, these are nebulas. So, in nebulas, your sensors don't matter. You can't see in your ship and you can't see an enemy ship. There are more chances of bad things happening, like half-powered battles, so you have half your normal power, which is, it's horrible. But the rebels chase you slower when you're in a nebula. So we'll go right here. And we've already met an enemy. So, as you can see, we've met a rebel ship. So it's stationed to look for me, but it hasn't found me. So we can either remain concealed or we can attack it. Let's attack it. Let's get some of that scrap and stuff. We're gonna get a super powerful ship. And they have a drone and a missile launcher. Oh, well, that's just, great. So, as you can see, their drone here is a enemy combat drone. It repeatedly attacks our ship with 1 point of laser damage, so it should just keep taking our shield down, but it should just keep going up. So there's really no worry with that drone, since it looks like their only weapon is this missile launcher. So let's see. Also, auto fire is if you turn that on, if you lock, let's say I lock this on to their shields, it will keep firing. It will fire, it will charge up, and it will automatically fire again. I usually don't like to use that, especially with missiles, because that could drain your missiles really fast. So, I'm going to take the burst laser, and I'm going to go for their shields. Well, actually, no, it's a bad idea. I'm actually not going to lock on anything first. I'm going to wait till my stuff's all powered up. Oh, I was wrong. My shields actually don't come up fast enough, so this is actually going to do some damage to my ship. So first things first, I'll just take my Artemis, go for their drones, and I'll take my burst laser, and I'll go for their weapons, I guess, since this should penetrate through the shields. Oh, they've already fired a missile. Ooh, whew. Okay, so a lot of stuff happened right there. So as you can see, their missile missed. I hit their weapons and took that out, and I also hit their drones and I took that out. So those are destroyed, not just damaged. So now, let's see. I'll save my missile for now, and I'll go for their engines so they can't escape, because sometimes they do try to jump away. And if you don't want, crikey, this thing's back. Let's take that out real quick. Ooh, so they offer some of their cargo. 2 missiles, a drone part, and 14 scrap. We could get a much better deal. Ooh, good. Their missile's missing again. I'm getting really lucky. So we'll take out their weapons, and that should murderize them permanently. And it missed again. I hope this luck stays with me. So as you can see, we got a better deal than we would have if we let them live. And the drone is just floating down in space here. So we got some more scrap. I think I'm gonna upgrade the doors. So this will help if there's any intruders. It will make them harder to get through doors. They couldn't just walk through. They'll have to destroy the door. So that should help us. Let's see. Ooh, there's a store down there. Okay, so I'm just gonna head to this nebula real quick. Because you always, well, in my opinion, I always try to get to the most places before I leave as possible. So let's see. Trading. 2 missiles for 2 drone parts? Nah, I don't use drone parts, but I do use missiles, so I'm keeping that. I'll also ignore that, and I'll head down to this store. See if there's anything good. Even though I only have 2 scrap, so. Ooh, a burst laser 2. Hey look, I could fix all my current hull for the only money I have. Of course, you could buy fuel, missiles, drone parts. One thing I don't like is that you can't sell any of these unless there's a special event. But you can't like sell them in a store. These are augmentations, which give you special stuff, so like long-range scanners that would like tell you if there's gonna be a battle in the next place you're gonna jump to, or if there's gonna be like an asteroid field or stuff like that. Somebody attacks you with ion damage, that will help, and this is just like if you use drones, that will retrieve their stuff. Yeah. And then of course you could sell stuff like augmentations, you could sell weapons or cargo. Oh, well, and yeah. So we can't buy anything, but we did repair our hull, so that's good. And we'll jump to here. Ooh, a battle. Okay. Mercenary for hire. Well, let's see. It looks like they have a burst laser 1 and a beam weapon. Ooh, that could be some bad news bears for us if they get through my shields. So we can either attack them or leave them be. Even though it's probably gonna be a bad mistake, I'm gonna fight them. Okay, so first things first, we need to take out those weapons. And second things second, let's take out their... Ooh, good. We got that beam weapon before it could do any damage. Second things second, let's take out their oxygen. Then they're gonna be in a real dilemma. Ooh, I even started a fire. That fire is gonna do damage to these people, except that guy, because that is a alien. So that is a rock person. They have 50% more health than regular, but they move, I think, 50% slower, but they are immune to fire, so he's not going to take any damage from that. And these are NGs. They're a computer-based life form that does 50% better repairing, but 50% worse fighting. So they all have their trade-offs. So he's going to repair those weapons pretty quickly. So this burst laser is going to go straight for their weapons. So as you can see, he is taking some damage from that. But the fire's out now. But this O2, well, it was draining their oxygen, but they fixed it. So we'll just take out there, and they are gone. They are gone. Oh, so we got 2 missiles, a drone part, 26 scrap, and a hull beam. So let's see what this hull beam does. It does 1 damage, but it does 2 damage in all systemless rooms, which would be rooms like here, 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 and here. All the ones without systems in them. Should we go for this? I don't think it's worth it. plus since it's a beam, I'll have to have their shields all down, which I don't think it's worth it. So I'll sell that when we get to the next store. So, though we don't have really anything enough to, we don't have enough to buy anything now. So let's head down here. Ooh. So these guys here, these guys are mantises. They do 50% less repair, but they do 50% more damage in fighting. So they're pretty much the opposite of these NGs. Whew. These are guys that just want to kill us. So let's see, what should we do? First we need to get rid of that weapon system, and then we'll take out their oxygen soon after. There we go, perfect hit. Oh yeah. Let's take a burst laser to their engines, and if these both hit, yup, they are dead. Nice quick battle. That's the way I like it. Well, nice quick battle that we come out of alive, preferably. So let's see, what should we try and save up for first? I think I'm gonna go with a second shield, so we don't have to be worrying about those beam weapons so much. So that would be 20 and 30, because you need 2 to get another shield. So that'd be 50, plus we need 2 power bars. So that would be, let's see, 50 plus 40, that would be 90. So we need to save up 90 scrap. Let's go here. Another battle. Oh. Whew. No, this is actually an escort mission. So we give him 2 fuel, and then we should get a quest marker. Yeah, I'll do it. So there's a quest marker now. Oh, great, it's right here. And this line here, that's the rebels coming, so obviously you don't want to go here. So let's just head right to this quest so we can get our reward. Ooh, 2 missiles, a drone part, and 28 scrap. Nice. We'll loop up here, and then we'll go to the exit. Oh, sun. A star, so this will have solar flares which starts fire in their ships, but it also starts fires in the enemy ships. Ah, great. And they have a teleporter. I assume this mantis, yes, the mantis is coming over in the teleporter. Ah, but he came right into the airlock. So as soon as we unpause, that place is going to be taken out of all air, so he's going to be trying to get out of there pretty fast, but he's going to be taking damage because no life forms can survive without air. Well, at least in this game. So let's see. Ooh, that's a bomb. That teleports bomb onto your ship, and it just blows up. So try to take out their weapons and take out their oxygen. That always seems like a good combo because everybody rushes to fix the oxygen. So as you could see up here, he is taking damage from the lack of oxygen, but he will be breaking out of this door soon. But as you can see, he's already at half health. Okay. Ooh, see now this one, it's trying to escape. And, okay, so those hit, so they're losing oxygen and their weapons are down. But this guy has made it in here. But since his door is open, it's also draining oxygen. Not instantly, like it did there, but slowly. So as soon as that loses all oxygen, he'll be taking even more damage. Now let's see, which door is he going to? He's going to this one, which has my guy, or my girl in it. So hopefully this guy will take enough damage to die, or at least be very close to death when he comes in here, so she will be able to survive. So let's see, what should we go for now? They're trying to escape, so we'll take a burst laser to their engines. He's taking more damage. Oh, this is even perfect. A fire right where that guy was. So now we can close the doors. Oh, by the way, the button's over here. That will open all doors, and if you double tap it, it will also. So that opens all doors. If you double tap it, it will open all airlocks too. And this closes all doors. So they're not going anywhere fast. So we'll just charge up the burst laser, and I don't know, go for their. I guess just go for their oxygen in case he tries to repair it. So there they go. Whew. 89. Only one more and we could get another shield. So as you can see, this is slowly refilling. Oh crap. A solar flare is imminent. So we need to jump out of here quick like. Whew. Right as we jumped out, that solar flare came. Okay, so we got to the shop. Ooh, so he's selling some drones. Anti-personnel drones will seek out and destroy, or at least try to, any intruders on your ship, and defense will they'll defend you, like they'll try to shoot down missiles, and the defense too could even shoot down some lasers. But of course I would need a drone control for that, but I'm not gonna get that. But we can sell this hull beam for a nice hefty price of 35. So now if we go in here, we can upgrade our shields. So now we have a whole second shield. Okay, let's see. Is there anything else we want from here? I guess we'll just stock up on fuel and missiles. So let's see. What else do we want? Now, the way that I usually go is to just max out on shields as fast as possible. So, 40, 60, that'd be 100, plus 225, so that'd be 150 we're saving up for now. Ooh, let's see. I think if we go here and then come back down, we should make it in time. Oh, well, great, there's nothing there. So, we'll just head down here. Ooh, a small rebel ship. But it's transport, not combat. Well, of course. Yeah, let's take their stuff. We could get some good loot. Okay, so right away they're trying to escape. So, let's just go straight for their engines. So they're not going anywhere. And we'll burst laser their oxygen. So we should be able to take out these guys' engines real quick. So, they're not going anywhere. Ooh, okay. Now, you may not be able to see it, but the cracks behind this guy right here, those are, that's a hull breach. Sometimes you cause that, and that will drain oxygen from that room. So, he'll have to fix that before he could even try fixing the engines. So, that's what that is. I guess we'll go for their cockpit too. So they're definitely not going anywhere. So as you can see, that place has no oxygen now. So those guys are taking some damage. So let's just fire into there, and that's going to do those guys even more damage. Because it does do damage to people if you fire into a room where people are. So we'll just charge up the burst laser again, and we'll just try to kill these people, even though it's gonna destroy them anyway. Ooh, a glaive beam. I have no idea what that. Oh my gosh, 4 power, but 3 damage per room. Oh my gosh, this is like crazy powerful. But it takes 4 power, plus it will take 4 to weapons. That is crazy powerful. How much time does that take to charge up? Let's see. 25 seconds, half a minute pretty much to do that. 4 power, but 3 damage per room? Whew. That's the most powerful weapon ever. Oh my gosh. Oh, but see this one. This one, well, you can't actually see it, but if you see in the note on that thing, it says that it can do partial shield piercing, but it will do 1 less damage. So it could pierce up to 2 shields and still do damage. Oh, snap. I think I might actually use this. I think I might replace... Well, actually, here, let's try a thing like what we did before. We'll get rid of the burst laser. Well, we'll keep it on for now, but... So, let's see. We'll need 2 more to weapons, plus 2 more power. So, how much will that be? 35 plus 50. Ooh, it's gonna be expensive. So, that's 85 plus 50. That will be what? 125. I think, yeah. 125 to get this glaive beam. But we are definitely keeping that. So let's keep that there for now. We're definitely going to be using that. So, yeah, let's go to the next sector. So this is the sector map, and this varies every time. So, green ones are friendlier ones, red ones are hostile, and purple are nebula ones, which have tons of nebulas. So we can either go to an uncharted nebula. So you have to look at the path that you could take from then on. So if we go there, we won't be able to go to these top 3 ones. And if we go here, we won't go to those bottom 3 ones, obviously. So, I'm going to go to the friendly one, because then we could go friendly, friendly, hostile, friendly, nebula. Ooh, that's actually not that good. Nebula, friendly, hostile. Actually, that's not really much of a difference. We'll go to the friendly one now. Ooh, good. A store right away. We'll head here first. Hopefully we might maybe pick up something that we could sell at the store. Ooh. Okay. So it's a mantis. Ah, but good. They don't have any teleporter down here. So these guys should be... Oh, great. They teleported in from, I guess, somewhere near. Well, that's just great. Janet, get out of there. We'll take these guys out with air. Well, or the lack thereof. So, hopefully we'll at least be able to power up the Artemis. Yes. Okay, so we could get the Artemis on what? I think the best... Ooh, they have a missile launcher, so we'll take out their weapons with the Artemis. I really hope this doesn't miss. Okay, it hit and it took out the missile launchers, which is what we wanted. Ah, but they took out our sensors with a missile they fired. So, we can't see them, and we can't see where those enemy guys are, but it looks like they're in here trying to get in there. So, we are going to have to do some super special awesomeness. We're just going to send both those guys right there for now. So, as soon as they break into that... Oh, well, here. They may have extra fighting, but we have 3 guys that are not being healed currently. Now they'll be... Now they're being healed, which is good. So we could close all these doors. Oh, and as you can see, there's also a fire in this one. So we're not going to close all the doors. We're going to put out that fire. And while we're doing that, this Artemis could just go ahead and take out their oxygen. Ah, but they switched their missile launcher back on. Quick, take out their weapons. I think they're going to get a missile off before we do, though. Maybe not. Oh, yes, just barely. Oh, and we missed. So that's in the shields, but there's no fire in the shields. Okay, so the fire's out. We can close all the doors. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Janet, you go to weapons. Me, you could go to there. And Phil, you could go there. Oh, I forgot. There is no air in there. We'll just give it a second. Oh, great. Artemis, take out those weapons. That missile launcher is wreaking havoc. Okay, hopefully it should be good now. Yes. You turn the burst laser back on. And we'll, oh, Artemis, their weapons! Don't get a missile off, don't get a missile off! Yes! Ah, that was a tough battle, but we got it. Okay, well, let's head to the store. Ooh, yes. So, in some places you may be able to even buy crew members. So this guy's a Zoltan. He only has half health, but this is a cool one. If you have him like stationed in a room, he will provide one power bar to that room, which is really good. And these are slugs. They're pretty much basic on everything else, but they have telepathic powers. So let's say if our sensors were down like they are now, he could see into the rooms that are adjacent the room that he's in. So that's really cool. So let's see. We're probably going to get rid of this. So if we did 40 for that, that would be about 80. But that's not really worth it. Let's fix everything. Then I guess we just buy some fuel and some missiles. Okay, so you go there, and you also... There's fire! Oh, we need to get these sensors fixed. That should reroute no oxygenness. We could turn this off now and turn that on. And I am actually just going to be right back. So I think I am going to cut it for now. This is going to be the first part of our Spasm into FTL. So it's probably going to be more than 2 parts. Maybe. I don't know. See, how long have we actually been recording? We've been recording about 45 minutes, so... well, then I guess I'll just make this into a further Spasm into, like we did with Euphoria, and we will be completing this, and maybe even playing as that other ship going forward. So, I am the Wonderful Waffle, and I will see you guys when we get to the part 2 of a further Spasm into FTL.